The wind howled through the hollow trees as Sophia's car crept up the winding forest road. The engine purred, a low hum, barely audible over the storm gathering outside. Her hands gripped the wheel tightly, knuckles white against the dark leather. Ahead, the silhouette of Blackthorn Manor loomed through the mist, its Gothic spires piercing the night sky like skeletal fingers. She had inherited the place from an uncle she never knew, a man long whispered to have gone mad. The heavy iron gates groaned open as if by some unseen force, and she hesitated before driving through. The house, long abandoned, was rumoured to be cursed. Strange disappearances, whispers of vengeful spirits and unsettling tales had plagued the manor for decades. But Sophia didn't believe in ghosts, at least not until tonight. She stepped out of the car, her breath fogging in the chill air. The massive front doors of the manor swung open with a creak, as if they had been waiting for her arrival. Inside, the grand hall was draped in shadows, only the flickering light of an old chandelier casting sporadic illumination. As her footsteps echoed against the marble floor, Sophia's gaze was drawn to a portrait hanging above the fireplace. It was her uncle. His eyes seemed to follow her, cold and piercing. Suddenly, a shiver raced down her spine as she felt a presence behind her. She spun around, but there was nothing. Only darkness. The air in the room grew thick, suffocating, as if the walls themselves were closing in. She could hear it now, soft whispers, growing louder, their tone urgent and angry. Desperate to shake the unease, she hurried up the winding staircase to the second floor. Each step groaned beneath her weight, the wood seeming to sigh as if remembering past horrors. The hallway stretched on, lined with closed doors, but one stood ajar at the end. A faint light pulsed from inside. Sophia pushed the door open and her blood ran cold. In the center of the room was a figure, hunched and shrouded in shadow, its head twisted unnaturally as it turned to face her. Hollow eyes gleamed from its gaunt face, and a smile, a sickening too-wide grin, spread across its withered lips. "Welcome home," it rasped, the words like nails on glass. Before she could scream, the door slammed shut behind her, sealing her fate. The house had claimed another, as it always did.